But here we go, spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have El Mexicano himself, the blue Zerg player representing Team GP. It is a Cham. And spawning in the top left hand corner of Romanticide, we have our American Zerg player. Oh my god, what? Really? I didn't even notice. He's representing Dominicatus Esports, I believe. Dominicati? Yo, hold on. I struggle so much. Dominaticus. There we go. I was like, the Dominican Esports? Dominaticus Esports. It is Reaper. Oh boy. Here we go. So, for those wondering, what, hatch first? What? I was about to say that Reaper is also arguably the cheesiest, or one of the cheesiest Zerg players in all of North America right now. Step aside, no regret. You know, his time has come and gone, and now it's the era of Reaper. But he went for a hatch first? Okay. I guess it makes sense. You know, he does have a reputation, just like a lot of these other players. So, yeah, ends up going for a hatch gas pool. Standard opening. I'm shook. I'm shocked. Reaper, again, an incredibly aggressive player. We've seen him just cheese out many strong Latin American and North American players in these tournaments. I believe he even beat Trigger at some point. But yeah, we'll see what he has to offer here against Cham. I'll be shocked if we have standard play. Like, we have a standard opening from Reaper, but we gotta see something else. We gotta see like 2-base Muta, or like Dropalords, or something. We'll see. Oh, as both players are working on their link speed. Are we gonna see anything else, right? Like, I'm keeping an eye on, like, I don't know, an Evo Chamber for +1 for a Link Flood, an early Bailey Nest, an early Lair. Are we gonna see a third base at a regular time? As, yep, he's going for it. He's going for the third, but it is a very forward, very aggressive third. I honestly almost never see this third taken in ZvZ, not gonna lie. Like as a third, I should say. Meanwhile, here we go. Reaper is across the map. He's slowly chipping away at the third base of Cham, forcing reaction, forcing the queens to respond. Cham, he's not cutting any corners. We do see a Bailey Nest behind this. He's not cutting it and going straight into roaches. What is interesting to me is that Reaper, he still doesn't have a Bailey Nest on the way. Like, that's a little bit crazy to me. Like, he's got plenty of gas, but it looks like he's opting to avoid it completely. 16 lings are on the way. And there it is. So Cham is not the one cutting corners and going straight into roaches. It is instead Reaper doing that with that roach horn hidden in the main base. Brave. Very brave as the lings are coming across the map. The ling control has to be on point here because Cham, we have 1 Bailing completed, 2 more on the way. Like, Reaper has to be so careful here. Oh my god, no, Reaper, please! No! Not like this. 1 Bailey connection goes off. Half of the lings already get dealt with. In come the rest of the Bailings. Oh my god. The hatchery is down to half HP. Maybe he can make something happen here, but with these 2 Bailings, like, Cham should be fine. Reaper. He throws down his own Bailey Nest as well. Finally, behind this, we have 9 roaches on the way. Again, I'm sure Reaper, he doesn't intend to drone up at all. He's still stuck on 25 drones. He wants to end the game. He wants to go across the map with his roaches and make sure those roaches don't get surrounded with his own Banelings. Oh, he was trying to snipe that Baneling, but in the end, he could not. 18 lings are on the way. Again, the goal here is the dangerous part about these roaches is that there aren't that many of them, so they could be surrounded. We need Banelings to help them out. In the end, Cham does back off. Again, he is waiting for his own roach horn to kick in. He realizes, yo, my roach horn is not even halfway done. I need spines. I need to hold on because Reaper is going for an all-in. Here we go, Reaper. There we go. Banelings are being morphed in as well. This is key here because Cham's just relying on Lings and Queens to defend. Roaches are rolling up this ramp. Is it going to be enough? The spines are not completed. And he's now pushing on forward. A lot of these things are already being taken out though for Reaper. Now he's down to just roaches, but now the Banelings roll in and oh my god, they're looking for connections. They want those Lings. Again, just zoning out all the Lings, not allowing them to get close to the roaches. And with that, the roaches are going to be able to take out the third base. Can they go further? Can they go into the natural? What's important though, the natural? The spines have completed. Oh, but it doesn't matter. The Lings, the Banelings, the roaches, they're all coming in. The Banelings are kind of being wasted on these spines, so now the Lings can return, but it looks like they were already dealt with. And now the roaches, they're going ham. Roaches are now finally coming out for Cham, and here we go. The Lings, I was wondering where they were. They do return, and these roaches will be cleaned up. And Cham holds on. He holds on to his third. No. Oh my god, Reaper was so close to breaking Cham there. You could argue maybe he wasted a little bit too much time at the third base, and if he did spend so much time at the third, at least kill it, but he didn't, and Cham kept the majority of his drones alive. Cham is now up 10 workers. He has the third, he has the roach warren, he has everything he needs. The hold was close, it was clutch, but it was exactly what he needed. And now Reaper, what does he do from here? He's down in workers. He's trying to go into a lair. He's taking the rest of his gases. It looks like he wants to wall off. It looks like he is ready to lose his third and go into a spire. It's a very risky move, to say the least. But like, what else are you gonna do in this situation? You know, like, what else can you do here? You can't out macro Cham. You can't go roach versus roach. So you have to do something crazy. Maybe mutas aren't crazy enough, but it's something, and there it is. There is the spire. Oh boy. And right now, Reaper, he's hoping, he's praying that Cham doesn't counterattack. These things serve a really important role here in that if the roaches do move out, Reaper needs to counterattack immediately and force the roaches back home. And he could, especially because of how low this third base is. Oh boy, meanwhile Cham, he's droning up. His lair is honestly pretty late. Because his lair is late, roach speed is going to be late. Because roach speed is late, it shouldn't be a push anytime soon. I imagine Cham is going to wait for his upgrades before he moves out. So because of that, Reaper is safe. He's safe and sound at home. His exposed third base is going to be saturated, and his spire will finish. He will get mutas out. Now, will the mutas do enough though, is the question, because, oh my god! Okay, a couple of things just happened here. Cham, he's going in for a scout, but he recognizes that a roach speed is going to be so late, right? It's going to take far too much time. So let's cut some corners. Let's go straight into a Nidus. Let's just reinforce across the map. Let's go. Not wasting any time whatsoever. Meanwhile, there's a bit of a Ling run by. It is going to distract a couple of these roaches, but not all of them. Cham is committed. He goes across the map. The spine forest starts, but it's too late. Oh my god, Cham didn't even need the Nidus. There it is. The Nidus gets thrown down in the face of Reaper. Mutas are on the way, but it's too late here. I mean, he does evacuate the third base. He does keep a lot of his workers alive. Oh god, but now the drones are going down. The Lings are flooding into the natural base. Mutas are coming out, but it's going to take them far too long to clean up these roaches. It was almost working out for Reaper. He was almost buying enough time, but Cham was aware of that. Cham knew that he was on a bit of a timer. That is why he hit as soon as possible. And now his roaches are in the middle line. Now drones are going down. And with the help of this Nidus, he can even go across the map with some queens. Even some drones. Even some spores. Or just roaches. Oh boy. As the roaches start to step forward, they just slip into the main base. Oh my god. Again, they will eventually be cleaned up, but like the damage that they are dealing is devastating, mate. 29, 30 drones go down. Oh god, the third base goes down. Just nothing is going right here for Reaper. He's working on another third, to be fair, and yo, the mutas clean everything up. Now let's take stock. Reaper has half the worker count of Cham. Oh boy. Let's think about that for a moment. We have, I was about to say equal bases. Cham expanded behind this. He took a 4th base. We have queens on the way. We have plenty of spores. Oh god, oh god. Cham has to be careful here. These mutas have so much to do. They have so much to do. I mean, the muta cloud is relatively large. 15 mutas is nothing to scoff at. I'm just trying to think. There's a world where these mutas kill this 4th and kill the... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say kill the 4th and kill the 3rd. It looks like there was a Ling run by, and it looks like this 3rd was killed and then remade. So it's go full HP. I was like, yo, maybe he can snipe the 3rd from earlier. Nah, mate. It's not happening. At least he can deal with this 4th base. I mean, sure, he can chip away at the Nidus. The Nidus isn't really serving a purpose at the moment anyway. Cham, he's perfectly fine turtling up with 4 bases. And oh my god, the muta control, please. 1 muta goes down. A 2nd muta gets picked off. But at least he gets the 4th base. Oh god, but somehow, some way, these 4 roaches just live past everything. Reaper can't afford to lose these workers. Jesus. And Cham is working on like the killing blow. What is that? Infestors with Hydras to support. Hydras for the anti-air, Infestors for the fungals. They're slowly gathering that energy. And I think Reaper is well aware that going mass muta is not going to work here, so he's transitioning into roaches, he's transitioning into a ground army. He's ready to eventually lose these mutas. He doesn't want to lose them for nothing though. Like he has to oh god, he has to be careful. The threat of the fungals. There is enough energy for 2 fungals at the moment. And Reaper at the moment, he's just doing the best he can to delay this 4th base for as long as possible. At least with these mutas, he also has map control, but oh, the first fungal lands only on 2 mutas. Ooh, I was very close. I was very lucky there for Reaper. Gotta be careful, gotta be careful. And I think Reaper's in an okay position right now. I say okay because obviously a 4th base would be nice. I'm surprised that he hasn't gone for a 4th base yet, just because he does have the map control and Cham for the most part is stuck at home defending. But I feel like a lot of that has to do with the fact that Reaper doesn't intend to expand and go further. He wants to go for this massive roach push. 1-1 already completed here for Reaper, +2 on the way. And against only queens, like, he can catch out these queens, clean them up, and then come in with the mutas and help deal with the, I was about to say the roaches, but they're now hydras. Oh boy, this is going to be a hard fight. Still winnable though, still very winnable here for Reaper as he gets on top of the queens. A lot of the queens are going down. The hydras and the infestors were out of position. Finally, we see a couple of fungals come in. But it's a little bit too late because every single queen went down. Now the roaches are moving on forward. They take out the infestors. The mutas, or some of them at least, survived. And now, what is the answer to the roaches? Ooh, we have a wave of roaches coming in here for Cham. That's exactly what he needed. Oh god, and with the roaches and the hydras, is this going to be enough here for Cham? He's starting to lose the roach buffer for those hydras, but he just has so much DPS left over. And it looks like Cham will defend. GG, well played. Cham takes game number 1. Wow. What a game. I love what Reaper was doing. He was like whipping out the kitchen sink. He was like, okay, let's go for a Ling roach all in, then into mutas, then into a follow-up timing as well. Like he was doing whatever he could. And with that initial push, by the way, he almost won. He almost killed Cham. Almost. It was so close, so close. Oh. Just gotta set up the flags. Yeah, these players, they're quick, man. They just make the lobbies and they just go. Damn. Yeah, here we go. Game numero dos. And we're on Jagannatha. Are we gonna see a 12 pool? I hope so. But here we go. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Jagannatha LE, we have the Mexican Zerg player. He is blue, representing Team GP. Currently up in this best of 3 series. He only needs un momento, por favor, to take the entire series. It is Cham. And spawning in the top right, we have our American Zerg player going for a very fast pool. It is. He is, of course, representing Dominaticus Esports. It is Reaper. God damn it, Cristiano. God damn it. Oh god. So I was just messaged by Cristiano. Shaking my head, Cristiano. Shaking my head. Oh god, as Cham is like, oh, I see what you're up to. As he's pulling the boys, the drones are coming across the map. Oh my god, this is not just a 12 pool, there's so much more to this, and Cham will spot this with his overlord. Let's go. And of course, something that tipped him off that is crazy is a drone scout. You never see a drone scout in ZvZ unless something crazy is going on. Oh my god. Again, Cham expecting a spine. We have plenty of resources for that. There it is. Up. There, up. 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 There it is. Spine. It gets thrown down. Already a lot of damage being dealt to it. But in comes Reaper. Let's go. It's gonna come down. It's gonna come down to the drone drilling against Reaper. Reaper has to be so careful not to get surrounded. Nicely done. He does almost surround one of the drones of Cham. Looks like the spine is already halfway done. Queens are on the way. Lings are on the way. 12 of them, in fact, for Cham. But, oh my god, a lot of damage is already being done to some of these drones. But there is a surround. It looks like the spine on the high ground will not complete. Oh my god, that was a kill. Oh my god. And now here we go. We see drone on drone action. A lot of these things are not dealing the damage that they need to. Oh, Reaper kind of stuck outside in this choke point. Now in comes the queen, and with the help of this queen, it looks like Cham has more than enough. The Lings of Reaper are falling. We still see the drones doing whatever they can, but Cham, he has held. GG. GG, well played. Congratulations, Cham. Shout out to Reaper. This is what I expected, by the way. Like, when I think of Reaper, I think of 12 pools. I think of 13-12s. I think of 12-11s. I think of, like, hyper-aggressive play. That's exactly what we saw. But, oh god, Cham, he was just ready for it. His drone micro was on point. He was losing very minimal workers. He was buying time for the queen. The Lings were coming out. They knew what they had to do. They focused on that spine. The spine never finished. That was great. GG. Oh god.